Case presentation. New Haven primary student. Alexandria Duran, Indiana University School of Social Work. Biopsychosocial assessment. Client information. Age 6. Gender male. Appearance small built, average height, brown short hair. Ethnicity white. Current relationship guidance counselor / student. Current household mom, mom's fiance, and younger sister. Reason for seeking help. What promoted help seeking now? Refusal to follow adult directions and instructions. What things have you tried that were helpful? A sticker chart and prize box was tried with the client. What wasn't helpful? Work expectations. In what context is the problem worse or better? The problem is worse when he has difficult schoolwork. It is better when we take breaks. Previous agency or other forums for professional help and involvement. CNS is involved with this client. Parkview Behavioral Health is involved with this client. Bowen Center is involved with this client. Riley's is involved with this client. Client's mental health status. Mood, angry and depressed. Communication. The student's communication is very limited. He tends to shake his head. Or he is very talkative. He's all over the place. Suicidal thoughts. No, but he has aggressive thoughts. Was there past treatment for mental health or emotional issues? Yes. The client spent 7 days in PBH for evaluation and assessment. Current symptoms. Sleeping, normal. He tends to binge eat in the middle of the night. Loss of interest. The client does not like school. Is he have anxiety or worried? He is clinically depressed and very anxious. Is he agitated or angry? He is angry if he does not get to do what he wants. Hyperactivity. The client has been diagnosed with ADHD, ODD, and Tourette's. Apathy or socially withdrawn. The client does not have many friends. Current medications, Prozac and Concerta. Strengths. Strengths observed by the client are resilient, bright, good personality, imaginative. What resources are there in the environment? There's the school resources and the Bowen Center. Social support. Who is there for the client when he needs to talk? Teachers are here, special education teacher, the principal, the guidance counselor. How often does the client or student see these people? He is here 5 days a week. Spirituality is unknown. Recreational interest. What is the client like doing? He enjoys extra recess, Legos, helping in the classroom, lunch with adults, and Play-Doh. What helps the client and student relax? Mrs. Clausen, our special education teacher, does breathing exercises. He has a timeout space, or he goes to a quiet space when needed. Family of origin. Yes, he has one younger sister as a sibling. His parents are divorced. His dad is incarcerated. Does the student have frequent moves? Yes. He is often in and out of mom's fiance's trailer. Recently moved into a house. What was it like for the client growing up? It's been difficult. General treatment goals for this client. What would life look like if this issue was resolved? He would be able to function in the classroom effectively. How would the client know when this is solved? He will earn positive praise, rewards, and stickers. What is his goal? The student would listen to adult direction and eliminate all aggressive behavior. What are reasonable goals for the students from the student's perspective? Listen and do what is asked. Finish homework. Person in environment factors. Income. Student currently qualifies for free/reduced lunch at school. This is based on parent income. Housing. Double-story, single bathroom, 17 square foot home. Neighborhood. Limited, rural area. Community. His supports include the recommendation by the school to go to the Bowen Center. Stressors include family life. Medical care. The client has seen a neurologist and is currently on Prozac and Concerta. Strengths and resilience factors. Personal. The client's strengths include resilient, bright, good personality, imaginative. He likes to organize, please others, and likes to be given jobs to do. Resilience. He does not get along well with his peers. He has limited friends and is easily distracted. Family. Strengths include the mother attends meetings and advocates for her child. Resilience. Dad is incarcerated and the family unit has changed several times. Community. Strengths include resource-rich community, close-knit, and school has well-established special education programs. Resilience includes low poverty rates, small community, and limited diversity. Goals and interventions. The client's current goals include follow adult instruction, eliminate aggressive behavior, and complete assignments. Prevention efforts. He does check-ins, a reward system. He has 3 choices, gets to be a helper, clear, concise language. He's in an intervention group, and he has a modified workload. Interventions. He has a sticker chart, frequent positive praise, work, break, sensory activities, and we have explored timer and headphones with this client. We created a functional behavior assessment for this client. Present levels of academic performance were reviewed. Academic interventions include modified spelling list, reduced homework load. Discipline data includes 10 referrals and 7 out-of-school suspension days. Medical history includes the client has been on Concerta, Guac, and Prozac. He is diagnosed with Tourette's, ADHD, and ODD, and a possible mood disorder. He has had counseling at an outside agency that has been discontinued. Question 2. Summarization of the information collected by teacher observations, present levels of academic performance and behavior, and any additional information from the file. The client is very immature, easily distracted, tends to be gamey, inconsistent academically, interacts poorly with peers, self-centered, babyish behavior, including whining and baby speech, aggressive towards peers and adults. He has been in the seclusion room with CPI utilized and the CIT team was utilized. Question 3. Identify and explain hypothesized function based on information stated in 1 and 2. He uses escape and the power control wheel. Number 4. Explain if the student's disability may impact the pattern of behavior. He lacks emotional regulation. Number 5. Identify any patterns that may exist from any of the observations. Very gamey behavior in observations, wants things my way observations, and immature observations. Number 6. Describe the antecedents and consequences of the behavior, either observed or hypothesized. He's being asked to do something or redirect seclusion room if behavior is escalated. Suspensions. Number 7. Discuss key findings and pertinent information found in the student and parent interviews. Biological father is inconsistent and the classroom teacher was out for several weeks. Number 8. Describe other health and environmental factors that may affect behavior. The client shows poor peer interactions. Number 9. Identify and explain the function of the behaviors. Escape and power and control. Number 10. What are the strengths of the student that could be used to help the behavior and address the function? He's bright, has a good personality, likes technology, and is imaginative. Number 11. Describe the new social skills that will assist the student in replacing the problem behaviors. Social skills training on how to act at school for the client and boundaries, limitations, and expectation training. Number 12. Does the FBA team recommend family support conference? No. Along with the FBA, we also created a behavior intervention plan known as a BIP for this client. current undesired behavior includes refusal and aggressive behavior. His expected and desired behavior is to follow adult direction and eliminate aggressive behavior. Prevention efforts include check-ins, sticker chart, rewards, choices, routines and procedures, being a helper, positive praise and acknowledgement, clear, concise language, and following directions. Promotion of success, which is the efforts to bring the level of instruction to the student's level, include a modified work, one-on-one teacher assistance, and reduced homework load. If the student displays the positive behavior, yes, then the response is positive praise, stickers, and rewards. If he does not display the positive behavior, the response is no sticker earned. Prevention efforts. This includes efforts to alter the environment and the teacher behavior. Intervention number 1, sticker chart. Intervention number 2, frequent positive praise. Intervention number 3, work, work, break. Intervention number 4, sensory activities. And intervention number 5, exploring timer and headphones. All of these are performed daily. The staff responsible is all staff or the teacher. The promotion of success are the efforts to bring level of instruction to the student's level. There are 2 interventions for this. Number 1 is intervention group, and number 2 is modified workload. The frequency for both of these is daily, and the staff responsible for both of these include the teacher and all of the rest of the staff that works with this client. Effectiveness in goals. The client was tested and given an individualized education plan, an IEP. The special education teacher keeps a weekly calendar on the client. The client continues use of sticker charts to track daily progress. The client is currently on a reduced school day. The goals are being reached. He's had a decrease in all negative behavior. He has had the seclusion room and out-of-school suspensions both reduced. Since data collection has begun, the client has not had any seclusion or OSS days. Data is being collected to decide when to gradually increase his school day. Ethical obligations. The school social worker has ethical obligations to more than one client in any given situation. These clients include the student, parents, school personnel, and community. This multiplicity of clients contributes to the complexity of decision-making about the confidentiality for school social workers. The school social worker's responsibility to maintain the student's confidentiality must be balanced with the responsibility to parents and the school administrators. This is further complicated by federal, state, and district laws and guidelines concerning children and the child's age, the child's mental acuity, and other considerations when determining what we should, could, and are required to disclose to parents, guardians, child protective service agencies, district administration, etc. School justice issues with this particular client is harm to self and others due to his aggression, students viewing the client in a negative state when he needs to be taken out of the room for seclusion or his fits, and confidentiality, who to talk to and when. The process for these ethical issues include the ethics model, Congress 2000, which can help the intervention of the client by staying concentrated on his immediate problem and not veering off towards distractions. The ethics model uses E, examining relevant personnel, societal, agency, client, and professional values. T, think about what ethical standards of the NASW Code of Ethics apply, as well as relevant laws and case decisions. H, hypothesize about possible consequences of different decisions. I, identify who will benefit and who will be harmed in view of social workers' commitment to the most vulnerable. And C, consult with supervisor and colleagues about the most ethical choice. When working with this client, I also use the ethics rules screen, ERS, and the ethics principles screen, EPS, to produce a strict decision-making plan. The ethical standards that frame this case are the following: 1.10, commitment to client; 1.02, self-determination; 1.05, cultural competency and social diversity; and 1.07, privacy and confidentiality. It is important to address all of these ethical standards in focusing on this particular client. Theories. By using eco-maps, role-playing, strength-based perspective, and empowerment theory, along with exercises, the school social worker can address any educational issues or at-home issues the student may face. Additional assessment tools, SALT models, can be utilized to look at the empowerment theory and strength perspective abilities for this particular client. School policies. East Allen County School issues. EACS has a 10-day out-of-school suspension policy. The process for that includes the manifestation determination hearing. It determines if the student's disability is the cause for the OSS and if the student understands right from wrong. This can be found in the IDOE Article 7. The EACS special education laws. The process for those include the evaluation of the student by the school psychologist to determine eligibility. EACS is best practice for seclusion room. The process for this included, while in the seclusion room, the student continued to jeopardize his safety. Student services was then consulted regarding the procedure for this particular student. Personal care includes, at the school, I have boundary limits, I ask for advice, and I consult frequently with my interdisciplinary team. At home, personal care includes a regular schedule, sleeping properly, eating properly, exercising by swimming and running, and spending time with other peer groups. Overall, I have a good life balance between my family, career, my health, and my friends.